Hello and welcome to round 4 with Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Looks good. Just don't even need a lot of analysis. Just, we've got the combo in mana and a tutor. I'm going to probe before making a land drop. There's a number of things that could change my decision. So we've got uh, 2 blank Jace, a Ponder, a Top, a Predict, a Strand, and a Island, a Volk Island. Let's see. So this is the real stress test for this deck. Can I beat a Miracle's opponent? I actually don't think I want a therapy here because my opponent, like Ponder or Topping, just doesn't change a ton. And I think my Ponder changes a ton about my next turn. Yes, please, all of the above. Thank you very much. Um, that order right. Yeah. Okay, so I did the thing you have to do in this matchup, which is kill them on 2. Now I just have to think about how they actually die. Oh my gosh, I have so many cards in graveyard. They're just dead in every way. Yeah. Yeah, they have to hope their top card is a top is a so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, whatever. If their top card's a force, their top card's a force. I'm not stopping anything. I guess they could have drawn force for their turn. I should have therapied earlier in this chain, but whatever. Force. They are 4 out of a million. Hooray! I feel so smart. I don't feel smart at all there. So, I believe I'm supposed to board like this. Because I can't afford to have too much of this going on. Maybe I don't want all the decays. I don't think I want Terrain of Filth here. I don't really want a Preordain here. I can cut a petition. I think I need to cut a bunch of discard spells, which makes this the best way to get through multiple discard spells. I think Duress is better than Therapy, so I can blind Duress. I don't want to have to like lock myself into taking like, yeah. I think that 4 is actually too many. Play a Therapy. I I don't think I want access to an Empty the Warrens here. Maybe I do because of Terminus, but I'm not huge. They have, I mean, not because. The reason I'm saying I don't want it is because of Terminus. Do you want the Bayou over an island? I'm pretty sure. Keep my land count constant. Can't cut a sea. Those are too important. I guess I could cut the basic swamp for it. That's probably what I should have done. This is fine. Just don't play top on one. That's all I ask of my Miracles opponents every time. It's just so obnoxious to have to play against the card sensitive Divining Top. Okay, that one I can beat. Quite easily, actually. So I lead on Probe, see if there's anything I need to duress, and then from there make my decisions about what my turn consists of. Huh. I think I still lead on duress. That just like there's a different texture this game can take because of the Tendrils of Agony. So there's a counterbalance, a force, a predict, a click, an island, and a Tarn. I think I want to take the counterbalance. I think I might be able to beat the Forcible with this hand. Click makes it a little obnoxious, though. Ooh, 2 Ponders is pretty nice. Interesting. Not sure how I feel about those. Not super huge on it. Should ponder here. Literally perfects. Put the decay on the bottom, I think. No, I don't want to shuffle. Go ahead. Are they really lucky? Did they... They're so smart. They pondered, actually. They knew it was there all along. 19. This is super interesting. I feel like my opponent's dead here, and I have no idea how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can kill my opponent through a click and a force wheel here, that's just unrealistic. I don't think I can do it this turn, though. Can I? I think it leans on the second brainstorm. I think there's a choke point in it too that involves my opponent forcing like a ritual or something. This is like one of the most convoluted situations I can think of. I got it. Okay, great. So we go this, then this, 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 six, seven, eight. I'm short one because my opponent did nothing. That's sad. Just got greedy. I thought I could bait them into something and they just did nothing. What am I out now? I think I have to put these two back. Crack the fetch. I think I needed my opponent to click at some point earlier in the sequence to get this to work. I think I also want my trop still in the deck. I got greedy and I got punished. I just kind of wanted to see if I could do it. 2 Force of Wills, huh? Sometimes you just gotta know. Not sure it got much. It got a little better for me by waiting. I think I Brainstorms could have fought through whatever I wanted, but. I think I needed my opponent to fetch to click a little earlier. Though I think I actually may have still messed it up because I'd still be Xaxes Tendrils and getting Force of Willed. Gonna hold that for a Brainstorm. Gonna burn a Force of Will here. Counterspell, that's fine. Decent draw. Opponent probably has 3 cap. Yeah, 2 or 3 at this point. They caught. Is this a Venser? Oh, snap. Predict. Snap, brainstorm. Wait, oh, because they brainstormed and or pondered to get to this point. Guess maybe I should have waited on the Xantid so I could have Infernal for a second. Got a little impatient there. This is just some traditional beating a Landstill player nonsense going on right here. I think I want to board out as Xantid Swarms for the next game. For the record. Now that I've shown my opponent them. Just make them make their deck worse. I'm okay not saving these because my turn that I kill my opponent on is going to be massive. Also slightly mana choked, so I think I just want to go this way. Okay then. Let's see. I'm not actually dead. I can beat Pyroblast. I don't care about Pyroblast. I have 2 Flusterstorms. I only left in 1 therapy though. But I can draw Xantid and then flashback. Okay. Plan is forming. Don't have any more discard, do I? Used all my duresses. We're just drawing to our 1 Xantid Swarm. I guess I knew about that. Could have waited, I guess, and baited with a Ponder if I drew it, which is actually about... Brainstorm versus Ponder is not that big of a deal here. Oh my gosh. I don't want to keep playing, but I know I can still win. Okay, so what's my out? I need my opponent to have, like, a Force of Will on top of their deck, nothing in their hand. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, 3 Flusterstorms is a lot of Flusterstorms. And actually, you know what? The fact that I saw 3 Flusterstorms, I do have to leave in the Xantid, sadly. Does make me want a therapy a bit more. Go down like a decay. Yeah, because Xantid breaks Flusterstorm in a way that no other card does, so. It's possible that top is better than... I don't really want to play a long game. Your goal should never be a long game in these Miracles matchups. I do not like this hand a lot. 3 Flusterstorms is so many. I don't like this hand a lot either. So I get to probe into the ritual, which is just like a piece to get going. I'm really hoping... So there's force, top, click, Mesa, Strand. You are. So I think I'm going to get C. I'm going to duress the top because that's what gets my opponent's hand anywhere from there. And then I'm still in a bit of a bind, but not quite as bad because my opponent's hand looks pretty subpar. Though their sideboard is stacked for the matchup. 3 Flusterstorms, who does that? I'm definitely firing Brainstorm. Well, this game got significantly more miserable for us. I guess I was supposed to play the fetch there, so if I draw a Brainstorm off the top, I can put the Bayou back. Probably should have won that second game, but I just wanted to see if I could do something cool and got punished for it. I don't see a reason to pay life. I'm actually like in a kind of a life short spot in theory in a long game. Terminus, Force, Island, Term, Force, Island, Tarn, Click, which is about what I expected based on what was going on with my opponent previously, where they just didn't play the Click because it just kind of implies that it's their only blue card or that their other blue card's really good. So they probably had like they could have had a bunch of Flusterstorms, or they had that. Now they can hardcast Force. Or I'm just dead because they drew Brainstorm. That was really what this game was about. Whoever stuck the first Brainstorm was massively ahead. Yeah, because now my opponent just gets to do whatever they want with their hand. Needed that not to happen on 2. So then I'd be up an actual card, up 2 actual cards with the Bayou on. Yeah, pretty dead from here. They choose not to shuffle, probably. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, this I'm okay with. Because it trades for a hardcast Force. Or taps all my opponent's mana on a Terminus. Either way, I'm okay with that. But odds are the Terminus ended up back in my opponent's library. fine. If my opponent takes the decay, I'm okay with that. I don't really want to respond with it. It's one of these two that my opponent takes. Probably just the tutor. I guess they could leave me with all of this, and then they'd have to counter the swarm. It's actually a super interesting spot for both of us, depending on what's in my opponent's hand. I think I'm actually not supposed to decay the click. So if the swarm resolves, I don't decay the click. If the swarm, because the swarm holds off the click, because, well, kind of. Just like multiple unmolested turns of me being able to like attack and then like do stuff is just really bad for my opponent. So I think the swarm has to be countered. I think at that point the question is then what do I do? Does my opponent maybe only have one counter spell? Well, Xanadu doing some good work. People try to beat you with Flusterstorm. Okay. So I know my opponent has at least a Force of Will in hand. And that's the counterspell targeting it. Okay. I don't think I want to decay here. Yeah, I think I have time before I can mess around with that. Okay. What do we got going on over there? I'm okay running that right out now. Just give myself some figuring out stuff room. I'm okay taking that hit, I think, just because it doesn't turn off ad nauseum just yet. Okay. I don't see a reason to act yet. I think I am going to kill the click in 2 turns. The reason for that is actually buys me time on a replacement. Maybe I should have gone off when the first time I saw that 10. I don't know. Yeah, I think I should have been tipped off by how much my opponent thought on that click. I think I should have just gunned it. Paying mana, because I can't afford to pay the life here. Interesting. So there's a force, surgical, terminus, strand. Don't have drawn it. Yes. Okay. Intriguing. That's probably lethal. Yeah, I should have gunned it a while back. By lethal, I mean my opponent finds something that I can't beat with it. Yeah, the turn I drew the Infernal was definitely the turn to move in. It's also possible I should have held it. Yeah, I should have held that Duress, I think. Though it's hard to tell if mana's going to matter in this matchup. Like, it would have because my opponent's only blue cards are Force. Those are the 2 points I think this game could have been won. Don't be Counterbalance. Surgical Abrupt Decay is fine. Chose not to shuffle, so they're going to cast Counterbalance with probably a 2 on top of their deck, if I had to guess. Force of Will in hand. Pretty sure I'm supposed to cycle Ad Naus. Okay. Oh, this is a Brainstorm? Okay. So they probably pondered into the, yeah, into the Counterbalance. Oh. Does this countertop off the setup? Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know. They don't know what they have on top, and I don't know what they have on top. So let's make this a dance and see what happens. I'm likely just going to die to my Ad Nauseam at 3 life here, but I have to cast it to try and get to the point where I can go off through everything. And my opponent has a Force Will, but probably a blue card too. If their hand is Force blue card, I guess they can also just find a blue card off the top. Did they reveal? They did not reveal. Yep. Yep. I think I need to go one deeper. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to lead on the therapy that my opponent knows about. And then make things get really wacky. Odds are very low that anything works here, I guess. Maybe they don't have it then. think I needed a brainstorm somewhere in there so I could like respond to a top activation and this was the wrong time to do that. I was supposed to let my opponent resolve top. That was a huge mistake. If they reveal a 0, I die. Please no 0. I guess that's not that huge a mistake because then I guess they put the 0 on top and a Dark Ritual in response and they might have to draw. Yeah, that was a really huge mistake. I might have been able to stick them. Well, I guess the Dark Ritual resolving doesn't matter. So this actually, realistically, they shouldn't have done that. So I actually might win because of my pseudo mistake. I need their top cards to be like, well, I need their hand to be Force of Will, not blue card. And then I need their top cards to be like 4-drop, 1-drop, 4-drop or something like. I don't know, man. This is just terrible. Oh, and they have 3 cards now? I don't know. Don't counter it. Don't counter it. Okay, I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I was supposed to go for it that one turn. Oh well.